Hey, what's going on, guys? Fool's Guidance here. I feel like I was just here. Actually, I was. I did a video yesterday for single people out there. This one is a little different, though. Ever since I started doing this, 95% of people always want to ask about relationships. But I can't forget about the few that just just need some guidance. They're in just a rough spot. They just need a little push, some light at the end of the tunnel, shedding light on some darkness. So that's what this is going to be about. Just an uplifting message to kind of just help you through a bad situation, hard times, or just, whatever you need to hear to just keep putting one foot in front of the other. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, you guys know how it works. Hone in on whichever one you are drawn to the most. I try to make them look exactly the same, so you can't be drawn to one thing or the other. So just hone in and we'll dive in. Hey, what's up, fam? This is pile number 1, the one on the left, of course. I love doing love readings. That's really the main thing everybody wants to talk about when they book a reading. But these are the readings that really, I look forward to. The higher self, or the just a little extra push, guidance, light at the end of the tunnel kind of situation. So let's dive in. Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for the collective, so it's not all going to pertain to one person. It's bits and pieces, or it might be all for you. Just whatever does not resonate, just leave that off to the side, so don't overthink it. All right, so we have Justice, the Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, and I'm going to leave this one down. This was on the bottom of the deck. So immediately with Justice, Justice is about exactly what it is, truth, clarity, making wrong right. With the Nine of Swords being right next to it, the Nine of Swords is about anxiety. It's about going through hardship, breakups, toxic relationships. It's just being a bad emotional spot. It's something that we all come to face, whether it's with another person or with ourselves. It's inevitable. But with the Justice card, I am seeing that things came to light, clarity came to light, which led you to this path of Nine of Swords, which, I'm hearing heartbreak, anxiety, possibly depression. I don't want to narrow these reads down to a partner, but if I would have to say, I would definitely have to say that it is a partner. With the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is literally about making plans and moving forward. So once all of this is come to, if you notice, that energy is walking away from a situation, and it's the best thing that they can do. That actually looks like a tunnel and the light at the end of it. So for the majority of you, I would say that You didn't have to find this read to find the light at the end of the tunnel. You found it on your own. But if you needed that extra push, here it is, and I hope you find it, because the Nine of Swords energy is just a very, very heartbreaking energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So after going through that situation, the Empress is a energy about creativity, nurturing, loving, pretty much just the opposite of what is down here, what was left behind. So whatever was left behind was not serving you, and now that it's left, or now that you have come to terms that you have to do away with it, this is what you have waiting for you. This is really just a new beginning, just the light at the end of the tunnel, just being a completely different person. Something that I definitely see and hear is deserved. The Mentor. This is an oracle card with the owl spread out like that. The Mentor. I'm getting that for a select few very intuitive individuals. It's almost like, you always get it, like that little sixth sense or that gut feeling that something's not right, and you've just been really pushed by your intuition to make that choice. And becoming the Empress energy, and again, this is not gender specific, you can be a mentor to somebody else that might be going through that same situation. So you're definitely strong-willed, determined for sure. And that blessing is definitely heaven sent. I love these oracle cards. These are, the art's just, it's amazing, but just with two words, heaven sent. Birds also, they can signify past loved ones, spirit guides. So definitely heaven sent, something that you just needed to hear, needed that extra push. And then shock of the new, which would be in correlation to the Empress. So it's been a long road. It's been tough. But if you're not there yet, this is exactly where you're headed. So if you just needed an extra push or a reminder, just one foot in front of the other, because that's all it takes. No matter how hard it gets, it's always going to get better. That's your read. Alright guys, welcome to pile number 2. Again, this reading is for those of you that have just been going through it, whether it's with someone else or with something or just with yourself. And you just need some guidance. You just want some clarity. You want some answers. You want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what the Fool's guidance is here for. I hope you take what resonates and you leave what doesn't. This is for the collective, so it's not all gonna pertain to just one person. So we're gonna dive into the tarot cards first. We have the Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Three of Pentacles, that's all about teamwork, collaboration, just building something. If you see the image there, you see two people just working together. I feel like for the most of you, you feel like you don't have that. You feel like you're alone. You have to always figure it out on your own, whether or not you got family or you're in a relationship with someone and have a partner. You just don't feel like you have that. With the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands is it's just a feeling of coming home, celebration, just knowing that someone has your back, like your security blanket. If you see that, there's just a home there. It's gonna directly tie into this, and I feel for the most of you, it's like it's not that you don't have a home, you just, you don't feel like you don't belong, possibly. And I don't want to tie these reads, at least not these, to a relationship. But this one, I don't think it is. I think this one has to do with just trials and tribulations that you've gone through in life, and you've had to go through it, and it's made you who you are. If you have reached the Ace of Pentacles energy, which the Ace of Pentacles is, that's just prosperity, new ventures, opportunity. It's literally the complete opposite of this. Feeling like you didn't have this put you through those life struggles. And if you've made it, I'm happy for you. If you haven't, I'm here to tell you you're almost there. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, because it's right there. I know you can't see it, and sometimes it feels like you're never going to get there, but it's right there. On the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. So when you get there, you're going to be literally in a complete opposite position where you used to be. And with time, you will embody the King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles is about abundance, prosperity, generosity. So you go from not feeling like you belong, not having a home, not feeling like you're supported, to really just being the man or the woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through it and this is resonating, I need you to know that you're almost there. Don't give up. One foot in front of the other. That's all it takes. Literally. Because these two cards here, to accomplish this, after that, you definitely have to be a strong-willed individual. Definitely don't give up, that's for sure. The Sword, this Oracle card, the Sword. So what I'm drawn to here is how this sword is splitting the darkness here with what is not dark. So you go from being in the dark to finding the light. And that sword could be really a representation of anything you want it to be. It could be your strength. It could be your spirit guides. It could be just you wanting the change and doing what you had to do to get to it. But as you can see, it's just complete opposite, just like here. big, bold vision. Literally, I just said like very strong-minded individuals, never gave up. If you're going through it, don't give up. Trust yourself. See, like in this dark phase, you question yourself a lot. Your guides want you to know that you need to trust yourself. Don't forget that also with all the animals around you or around this energy here, you could possibly be an animal lover. Just animals just gravitate towards you. Take that as a sign from your guides that they're just always with you. And this here, this is, again, two energies that just went from feeling like they didn't belong to literally owning it. So if you've made it, I'm happy for you. If you haven't, this is exactly what you have to look forward to. So one step at a time, but you're definitely going to make it there. Just one step at a time. That's your read, guys. All right, guys, welcome to pile number 3. So again, last night I did a read for all my single people out there. Those love readings, that's really a lot of what I do, but I can't forget about just those individuals that are just going through it and just need some guidance, helpful push, what's to come, just that positive outlook. So with that being said, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's not all going to pertain to one person. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then just leave what doesn't behind. We're going to start with tarot like always, just to see what's going on. The Hangman. So the Hangman is about having to release something or someone that does not serve you. Literally being in a position to where you didn't do it when you felt you needed to. It was like just prolonged. Being in this situation, it's life making you make that decision. Literally puts you in a state of like solitude to just kind of think things through and be like, okay, I need to reevaluate what's going on, what I need to do. The sun is literally, in tarot, it's the opposite of the moon, obviously. The moon is darkness, not knowing, what's to come. The sun is literally just shining light on everything that is dark. Once this decision was made, it's like a ray of sunshine came into your life. And I'm not talking about a person, I'm just talking about like an energy, just like you felt uplifted, you felt just alive. I don't want to really get into like love readings, but with the Chariot, I'm gonna have to say this was probably someone in energy that really just put you in a situation where it took a lot for you to let go. But when you finally let go, you were like, I don't know why I waited this long. The Chariot's about moving on. So when you got this feeling here, of the sun just coming into your life, just re-energizing you, just making you who you used to be, shining a light on the negativity and just wiping it away. The moving forward aspect of the Chariot was just confirmation that you did the right thing. If you haven't got there yet, this is your message, this is your sign. This situation here, it's a hard decision, but you definitely have some positive things to look forward to. On the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. I mean, look at that lion sitting in the throne. I absolutely love this card. So the King of Wands is looking at the bigger picture. It's an energy of being a leader, overcoming challenges. When you were there, you didn't ever think you'd be there. So I'm here to tell you that that's where you're headed. All you have to do is make the decision, one step at a time. That's how you win the toughest battles in life, just being positive and putting one foot in front of the other. Because I gotta say, you're divinely guided, and this is what is destined to happen. You just have to make the choice. Stop prolonging it. If you are prolonging it, if you've already made it, congratulations, you made the right choice. This oracle card here, the vision. All right, so if you see the two owls on the side, owls are literally a representation of like spirit guides. And the vision, this was literally your spirit guides just behind you all the way, just pushing you, trying to send you signs until you opened your eyes and finally saw what was best for you. Come to life. I love the artwork on these. Come to life. That speaks for itself. Going from the hangman energy to the King of Wands. You came back to life. Conscious connections. When I see this, I see someone that took a long, hard look at themselves, and they couldn't even look at themselves because of who they became because of someone else. And that's when the decision had to be made. And the moving forward, the better energy in your life to become the King of Wands energy. You guys are resilient, strong individuals. Definitely give more than you receive. But everything comes full circle. So if you feel like you're still getting that short end of the stick and you don't see when things will get better, just make the decision, put that one foot in front of the other, because that's exactly where you're headed. That's your read. Give me a like, subscribe, follow, guys. I really appreciate it.